Joining us now is Brent Kleinman, the criminal defense attorney, and you tweeted out earlier today you don't think that Jodi Arias will be convicted of first-degree murder. Why is that?
Well, I believe it's been a very tough trial for the prosecution to show enough premeditation and show that she really was intending to kill him when she entered the house during the day, and that's imperative for them to get the death penalty. Otherwise, you're looking most likely at a second-degree murder charge, possibly even manslaughter, which drops her time down to 25 years in prison versus death row or life.
There's this mountain of evidence that she might have removed, I guess, if she wanted to. She apparently had time to do so, and she left all kinds of evidence behind tying her to the crime. Could that actually work to her benefit? I mean, could the defense somehow argue that because she left all of this stuff behind, that she never really intended to kill him, and if she had, she would have covered it up in a better way?
I think that's partially what the defense is going to argue. Their first goal in what they turned in a motion today to the court was that they want the premeditation charge dropped. That means she wasn't thinking about it. And if that happens, the death penalty comes right off the table. And the prosecutor knew that, and he was really upset with the motion when it came in. Now, if that stays, the defense is then going to just go through the steps showing that she really didn't act knowingly, willingly, wasn't trying to harm him, but instead acting in self-defense or just a fit of rage. It wasn't a thought-out, planned attack.
The jury, as you have pointed out, has been asking a lot of questions. That's an indicator to you that there's already doubt planted in their minds.
There is, and Arizona is unique in the fact that the jury is allowed to ask questions, and some of the most interesting questions were they were asking about the roommates in the house, because the first witness the state called, the girl who was supposed to go on the Cabo trip, came in and said the house smelled. As soon as you walked in, you knew something was wrong. She thought it was a dog, but it ended up being, the dead body. And now you've got roommates who are staying in that house, and they never made comment to there was a foul odor, there's anything suspicious, and they were there for 5 days. So the jury picked up on that very quickly, and I don't think the prosecutor ever addressed that in the way they needed to.
You mentioned that the prosecution essentially has to go all in or not all in at the end of this case. Do you suspect that the prosecution is going to allow for the jury to convict on a lesser offense like second-degree murder?
I think they're going to have to, because once they realize the way the trial has progressed, and no matter how confident you are that she did this, and the fact that she admitted it makes that a lot easier. But they need to get a conviction in this. She can't walk away after all this has happened.
Yeah. Brent Kleinman, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.